My name is James Uberti. I'm the founder and director of Desert Cryotherapy Anti-Aging and Weight Loss Center in Palm Springs. And I'm also founder and CEO of Toxic Free Market and author of my newest book, Toxic Free Diet, where I uncover the 5 most common mistakes that people make when attempting to diet. In fact, 99% of all diets fail because they fail to address the root cause and they only address the symptoms. So in my book, I uncover that and tell you why it's fat fertilizing chemicals in our food and also in our personal care products that expand our fat cells. But today, what I want to talk about is primarily a client that came in the other day into the center, and he was very concerned. He had been just recently diagnosed with prediabetes. And I know what you're thinking, and I think this too, is when other people get diagnosed with disease, I think it's not going to happen to me. Well, the fact of the matter is prediabetes is an epidemic of major proportions. In fact, it affects 85 million people in this country, and they don't even know they have it. Some of the symptoms include being thirsty a lot, having headaches, having brain fog, inability to sleep, inability to lose weight, weight loss resistance, and also feeling lethargic or possibly hungry after you eat a meal shortly after. So these are some of the symptoms. Now, what causes the pancreas or prediabetes? It's the pancreas that releases insulin that basically gets overworked and starts to become dysfunctional. And so what are the things that happen when you do that? How does it happen? Well, it happens by eating a high carbohydrate, high sugar diet. Now, I know what you're thinking. I don't really eat a lot of sugar, but the fact of the matter is that you do. The average person consumes about 14 tablespoons when the body was in fact only supposed to be able to process 1. So that's a 1400% increase in what we call insulin spiking toxicity or toxicity insulin. And so what it does, it's like, let me put it this way. Insulin toxicity is when your pancreas stops to work or your body becomes insulin resistant. If that happens, then you go into phase 2, which is type 2 or type 1 diabetes. You don't want that. That's like a ball and chain that you literally have to inject yourself, poke yourself every single day. It is just a sentence, a life sentence that you don't want, and you can prevent it. So what I recommended to this client, and he asked for my advice, what he could do. And what you need to do is get rid of and minimize, reduce, and remove carbohydrate starch-based foods such as rice, sugars, cereals, Cokes, sodas, and beverages, chips, baked goods, things of that nature that spike insulin and cause you to push that pedal to the metal and that pancreas wearing it out. The other thing that I recommend to him is that he eat and minimize your starches, eliminate your sugars, but increase your fat intake. And there is a book out there that I would highly recommend. It's called Eat Fat, Get Thin. And what researchers and scientists have found that food is no longer just calories in, calories out, that they actually matter in their instructions like a computer program. Everything has a program in life. So when you eat certain foods, it tells your body's hormones glands to secrete certain hormones. It will either increase fat storage or decrease fat burning. So you want to be mindful of the type of foods that you eat. So some of the foods that I would recommend is vegetables and high fat content rich foods, avocados, nuts, flax, oats, things like that, and eliminate all those quick carbohydrate foods. You can even take it to the next level and enjoy your life by eating very high fat content foods such as buttermilk and also whipping cream, butter, bacon, things of that nature, meats that are high fat meats, just as long as they do not include hormones, pesticides, painkillers, things of that nature. You want to avoid that because that'll alter your weight loss control system and throw it in a tailspin and wreak havoc on your inability to lose weight. So I hope I've been helpful. If you want more tips and tricks on how to lose weight and feel great, and you want to sign up for my newest book when it's released, go ahead and reach out to me. And for doing so, I will go ahead and send you a free list of the 5 most common mistakes that people make when attempting to diet and why 99% of all diets fail. is because they fail to address the fat fertilizing chemicals in the fat fertilizing foods. I hope I've been helpful, and I'm hoping that you'll have a blessed day.